pieces of information at the same time. At one shoulder, somebody's just run up and said, "You've just won 100,000,000 pounds and loads of stuff." And at the other shoulder, somebody's just whispered in their ear, "But you only have 3 minutes to live." That's why everybody looks like this. All the politicians and everybody you see on television always look like they're just about to pull a ham sandwich out of their pocket. And it doesn't actually belong to them. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first bit. I'm going to go away and I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, welcome back to the stage, Bill Moran.
He's a man! That's right.
Thank you for sharing. Now, what's that? I appreciate everything you've done. I loved your early work. I think it's only getting better. So I was talking about something, and then I stopped. And you agreed, we left it there. But now the thing is, to get to it, what I really meant to say was, you probably all went and got a drink and everything in the interval, and, were propulsed along by your own needs, having them filled, which is what we do. Some people are taking pictures on phones. I don't know why people do that. It's very weird. Everybody does that now. We all take pictures. You do the same with holiday photos. You record something to look back on it, even though you're not really there when you're taking the picture because you're too busy recording it. So you're retrospectively going to look back on where you weren't and tell yourself you had a good time. But that's what holiday photos are, aren't they? You go away, you come back, you say, "Look, you show your friends, look, it's us." I know. Yeah, but look, we're eating hummus. What a transformation. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Because that's what you're telling yourself, it's your reward to go away. It's still that time of year people are going away. You can't really enjoy it. It's very hard, anyway. There's only one airline servicing the world now, Air Denial, where everybody gets on and they pretend they're in a cafe. They're trying to shut out the one thought that has actually kidnapped their mind, which is, we're all going to die. You pretend you're in a cafe, and that's what the people are there who work on the planes are supposed to support you in this fantasy, because they come along and they say, "Would you like red or white wine with your piece of vulcanized lizard's cock from the moon? How about an extra bread roll there to dip in your otter vomit pate? And you're going red or white wine? What are you going to have, darling? I don't know. What are you going to have?" All to shut out the one thought which is in your mind, which is, we're going to die, we're all going to die, we're all going to die right now. The plane is made of metal, the wings are made of metal, we're all eating, and I'm the only non-terrorist aboard. We're all going to die. And the only enjoyable bit, actually, about being up there is if you have a family, if you're with your children and you get to see the young person you used to be sitting a few rows ahead of you who always oblige you by turning around and giving you that scowling look because your child reacting to air pressure is expressing themselves by going and they look around disapprovingly as though you're going to clock that look and go, "Oh, sorry, I'll slit their throat." And after all, you paid for business and you're a busy, busy guy, aren't you? You kind of prop yourself up with all those things, holidays and stuff, especially in this part of the world. When people get depressed here, They don't really handle it very well. In other cultures, they do something useful. You know, they have a rain dance, or they throw stones at one another or something. But here, when people get pissed off, they go, I can't carry on, I don't understand my life anymore, I don't know what I'm doing, I can't fucking handle it, I can't deal with anything, including these cornflakes, I just don't know what's going on. I can't do it. Fuck it, I'll buy a CD. I'll get a CD and a jacket, fuck everybody. But because you're out of your mind, not feeling well, you go and you buy stuff you didn't really want anyway. You know, the Ecuadorian women's folk choir doing the songs of Kenny Rogers. And you bring it back, some canary yellow jacket with purple buttons up the front, and you look at this and you think, what is this shit? What was I thinking? So you take it to a charity shop. That generally is the extent of our charity. We give away all the shit we never needed or wanted in the first place. And that's why charity shops themselves have that incredible funk of depression. The layered smell, and all the women who work in there are 103. And they were 20 when they turned up for work that morning. They just aged in the smell. Presumably, as well, there are people going into those shops as well who think, when they look at the stuff, they go, look, that mirror in the shape of a cello covered in seashells is a fucking bargain. Do you have any more of those? Do you? I need about 10. So, what takes you out of that? What will get you away from all that? All the interiority you don't need. But children are very good, actually, for that. Teaching you about the world. Peeing on you. It's hard to feel sorry for yourself and your past if you wake up with somebody sitting on your face saying, I'm hungry. But, you know, women are more supportive of one another around children. If a woman gets pregnant, you know, other women pitch in and they sort of talk about it, and it's far more useful. You know, when men are about to have a child, if they have young male single friends, they're not so good. You know this. You know, your male friends arrive and they stand there and they look at you and they come and see the baby and they don't really know how to deal with it. You know, they don't get it, because they go, well, I'm here, you know, your house is a medley of disgusting smells, there's nothing to eat, everybody's wearing bathrobes, there's no bar, I can't fuck anybody, why am I here? And women tend to be more mature. You know, men look at breasts the way women look at babies. Oh, isn't that lovely? And if a woman gets pregnant, all the women she's ever met in her whole life will appear from all corners of the earth to support her by telling her horror stories of all the pregnancies they've ever heard about. It's fantastic what you're doing. I love the way you're handling this. It won't be like what happened to Michelle. What? What happened to Michelle? Oh, did I say Michelle? I didn't mean to mention that. I'm sorry. Don't worry. She was a fool. She ate vegetables and drank water. The baby came out her ear. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Nothing will happen to you. She can't sit down now. Nobody in the family talks to one another. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Men remain envious of women, despite what women think. Men would like to be female sometimes. To understand things more, to have access, to have the freedom to ask these questions that women say every day. Why did you put the towel, the wet towel, on the bathroom floor? Well, you left it there. Why did you do that? Well, me and the guys were talking about it over a period of weeks.